Welcome to the Daily Market Outlook. We are about to check the chart and see what the market is offering us today. To start off, let's talk about gold or XAU USD. So, on gold, we have seen that price has mitigated the zone, gone up, and like I said, we've come for the lows. But the location that price action is right now is somewhat difficult to determine where price is going to go. As you can see, you have this line over here, in, and I also have these highs at this point. Those two locations are highs of interest for me. So it's difficult to determine the direction because of the location of price. So for gold, I think we need more price action. After last week's NFP, gold is not the best pair right now. It is somewhat risky, but this highs could be taken. So maybe some scalp trades could lead you to those highs. As you can see, after price tap out this candlestick wick, you have these lows. And this high. So you could somewhat trade within this range to see whether you get a clear move to target this highs. There may be a sell off from there. But for now, I advise keep out of gold because price action right now is too risky. So Euro USD starts on the weekly. So Euro USD on the weekly time frame, we can see that price is coming for this low that is respect this price action is respecting. Price is heading towards that place, but the location of price action is no good, and advise that we should be sitting on our hands for this period until we get more price action to determine. Because at this point, I don't know, after this um, long bearish candle, I think we should wait. We develop more price action, then we short to the lows. Still favoring that lows to go, this lows to go. Um, yeah, so that's it for Euro USD. I won't do so much, but at this point, there's no clear liquidity target apart from this low, and the price action within is not the best at the moment. But GBP USD on the other hand is looking nice. Starting off with the weekly, what we are seeing is that price has taken out this high and is respecting this candlestick. This as a candlestick. This liquidity at this point, and we've seen this break of structure. We've seen price mitigate this one, and we've seen this long move. And what has it done? It has induced buyers, made people think it's time for it to buy. You understand? And we want to capitalize on that and go short to this target. I've been targeting this low on GPUSD for quite some time now, and I think we are at that point where we could see it sell. So at the moment, you can see that we are trading at the low of this candle. So I think for GBPUSD, I'll be looking for something like this, retrace a little bit into this range. Then I look for the short move because this has induced people at this point. So I just believe we can continue and go short. So that's what I'm seeing on GBPUSD. If I get a move, I'll be targeting this lows, not this low. You have to give it time. So small, this low. ADUSD, the location of price action is bad. I am looking for this high to get taken out. The price action I'm getting within the price action I'm getting is not the best, and I don't know. I don't know. So far, my eyes are just drawn to these lows over here, or price could just continue with this move. Like I said, location of price action is bad. I would like to see more to know what I would do, but right now I don't know. So I'll just see it to be bearish. I'm not going to fight the trend and try and catch a move at this point. I'll let it show me its direction. If it wants to come for the slow, fine. But if it wants to go long, it should show me its direction and give me an opportunity to catch it. So I think that's it for ADUSD. USD CAD and USD JPY and gold are the only pairs I think are considered watching, are to be considered. So USD CAD, when I open the chart, my eyes are drawn to this high, are drawn to these highs, and I think this one also. So we can target this, but for USD CAD, if I'll be targeting just this high. As you can see, price action is very bullish, and I'm sure after this high goes, we might see some sell-off before we reach this highs, maybe, or price will just continue to the downside. Like I said also in the previous stream, I want this lows to go on USD CAD, so I'm going to look for this move to this highs. And going to the lower time frames, like a daily, you can see that prices spiked this high, and we are respecting this week at the moment. This week we are respecting it. So I would like to see some interesting price action from here. With price bullishness, I would like to see a drop, then continuation to this highs on the 4 hour. Prices to rangy at the moment. Let's go down a little bit. Okay. What I'm seeing right now on USD CAD is that after we spiked our highs, we saw this move where people were buying. I want to see whether this high was taken. Okay, so these people were buying, trying to get to this highs, and we've seen that trap. We have these lows that have not been taken out yet. Uh, I don't want to be too aggressive with this. I like to see a clear direction. But with this breakout structure at the moment, price could continue to this highs. And we also near London Open. So some volatility might be expected to help it reach those highs. So I think we just have to see, we just have to see steady price action. So let's get to USD JPY. So USD JPY starting off with the weekly. As you can see, price has been respecting this high, and we saw this breakout structure ever since then. We have been buying to those highs. So, like I said, last week we saw this zone get mitigated, and we saw an inducement where people were induced into selling price action. At this point, you can see people saw this. Let me open up. Let me open this up. People saw this, and what would come to their mind? To sell at this highs to the lows. But as you can see, we had this move, and we trapped anybody trying to sell. So right now, what has happened is that we've mitigated this. We've given an inducement to the downside and possibly a continuation to the highs. So for USD JPY, I would like to see this happen to this highs, not the final highs, but just this highs. Not this high on the weekly time frame, but this one, because price can take this high out and we see the sell off. So that's my plan for USD JPY, and inducement of what sellers, then I take my entry to that target. So that's it for the daily market outlook. Thank you for watching.